Hello there and welcome back to Success France, I guess I should call this, because as far as we're gone now, we are doing pretty damn well. We have won a war against Burgundy, we have taken down England, kicked them out, we're taking back all of our cores, I believe, except the only cores that we don't have are those of our vassals, which will soon be incorporated as well. We are currently trying to make Aragon our BFFs, and as of now we're at war with Castile here, but that's not really important. The plan is, for now, to simply take Galicia from Castile, and other than that, not really do much. We'll be taking Galicia, we'll release it as a vassal, and then we will more or less start causing some trouble. It's a little bit weird though, the war score here. Burgos occupied by France, the blockades hurt quite a lot, but the fact that the battles haven't nothing to say is a little bit annoying. But still, we should be able to take Burgos and Galicia without too much fuss. So until anything a little bit more interesting happens, I guess I'll just put it on pause. That means that we have our claim on Antwerpen. We'll go for London next, and then we'll go for Ghent, simply to make sure that we have a land border, so to speak. And once we have fabricated claim with Ghent, we'll probably go to war. If, as you can see, my manpower is pretty damn well after now. Also, the only thing that's kind of suffering is money, but I'm pretty sure that we are alright even so. The only thing a little bit scary here now is that they're kind of starting to rebuild their armies. 12,000 men, but still, these guys should probably go off them sooner or later. So, once again, not really that much of a concern. I'll have these guys attach a siege unit, simply to scare them off, and I guess they can just go back there. So yeah, the plan is, as I said, to siege enough to force the Spaniards to give me Galicia, then I'll get out this war, but still I want to cripple Spain a little bit, simply to make sure that they hurt, more or less. We can't create another leader, we'll do so. We haven't really gotten anyone good, although our tradition is fairly high, but still, we shouldn't really complain either. We'll wait till that battle is over, then we will... Well, I destroyed the wrong army it seems, but still, they're going to Cáceres. Doesn't matter, we'll siege Castilla la Vieja. But as I said, I'm a little bit worrisome to allow Aragon to, well, make peace on their own, simply because potentially it could screw them over quite severely. But yeah, we will be sieging some provinces. You have no diplomats to send, so yeah, I'll have to release a diplomat. Tedeum. Where are they currently? Two of them are working to annex vassals, the one in London and there's one in Bern. So you can stop for a little while. We have to try and make a little bit of a peace here. Sue for peace, I demand Galicia. I need 15% to actually be able to do so. So we'll try, probably not get it, but I'm allowed to hope. So we'll sit by and see what happens. Something happened, I'm not really sure why. I'm feeling that my king died, but who knows. Let's see here, we'll go ahead and replace them. Stability drop, 444. He was actually of age, a new cardinal, so basically we lost our lead. We'll lose the diplomats that's currently in Bern, I think, so that sucks. But still, we should be alright. Other than that, we'll probably go ahead now and, well, buy this one. We probably have to just make sure that we don't actually, or that I don't forget myself and actually forget it altogether. But it seems that my guy in Burgundy is done, so we're doing well there, in that department at least. And I'm a little bit concerned now, you have no diplomats to send, so where did that guy? Apparently didn't take the guy that was sent last, so probably I'll probably have to, once again, start fabricating a claim all over again, which makes me very mad. Let's see here, do we have a claim on the province? No. So we could potentially just fight for Franche-Comté and that one, but yeah, don't really want to. We'll try to make peace now with these guys. They'll actually accept Galicia. I think they'll be able to fight back on their own. If not, that's their problem really. I'll I've heard him quite a lot really. So we'll go ahead and do so. Galicia has been given to us. We'll have these armies join up, prepare for war against Burgundy pretty damn soon, and we should be home free, so to speak. I'll wait till one of these guys actually done integrating, then we'll release the vassal, and hopefully we can use Galicia to our advantage. I could potentially just fabricate a claim on Leon now, but as I said, I want to cause as much trouble for Burgundy as I can now. It takes a while to fabricate a claim, but still, if we can get ourselves up top again in the Holy See, we should be able to do so. We should potentially do so, considering the fact that we have the youngest cardinal, along with Austria as well, and also we are the third youngest in fourth, actually, it seems. So I should probably go for a younger kid, but we'll wait. The little overextension Galicia gives me isn't really that much of an issue. I simply have to wait till, let's see here, 453 with a weak claim. No, I don't have a heir. Is that the problem? Yeah, I don't have an heir, but still we should be alright, even so, I hope. But yeah, we'll annex these two. That will free the two diplomatic relations I need, and then we'll go for continuing, take Bern, Foix, Bourbon, so forth. Integration is a slow process, lose 10. We'll wait till the other one here also is called to one of our allies, Venice. Serbia, Austria. We are warned. No, we haven't. I haven't warned Austria, and I haven't warned Serbia either. This is a bug, simply because we will get 0 prestige. The only thing I can actually connect this to is the fact that I am Defender of the Faith, but the only thing would be that if these guys are actually Orthodox, yeah. So basically this is... no, we'll decline that one. I don't care if I lose it. Yeah, I actually lost it, as you can see here. So basically I lost it because I didn't want to cause any trouble. And apparently that is a sin for some people. We'll go ahead, royal marriage, Foix, and we'll also start improving relations once we can. As I said, we'll wait till we have integrated Armagnac as well, and then we will release Galicia as a vassal, and that should help out a little bit as well. Granada has declared war upon Castile, so yeah, I'd say Castile is more or less dealt with to some extent. The only real problem now is that Aragon could potentially become big, but they have a rivalry attitude towards us. They'll actually not agree to an alliance, I think. No, so we should potentially mark them as our rival ourselves, but yeah, we'll have to see here. Morale of armies, land force limits, discipline. I think we'll go for this one, and we'll also go ahead and boost that one up again. Need a new one here. Let's see here. National risk, yellow prestige. We'll go for a prestige guy. But yeah, the plan now is to get some more of these ideas. Diplomatic relations +2 will actually help out quite a lot here. And also we will most likely end up in a war with Aragon sooner or later as well. But as now things are looking well, we are just waiting our opportunities. So until actually something a little bit more interesting happens, I guess I'll just put it on pause. But half interesting thing happened. We got or we integrated Armagnac as well. This should boost my force limits a little bit. I can create 14,000 more troops. Since my manpower is at full, we'll do just that. I think we can sustain it as well. 4, 4, and 4. As you know, I prefer to keep them in. Well, that sucks. Around 12 or 16,000 man units. So I'll simply create another 16,000 man unit. And apparently this one will suffer for a little while. Well, that'll have to do. We can, of course, just do this, because we are at peace, and I think we should be alright. The only real issue then is that we should move these guys into a bit more secure locations in case someone declares war on us. So other than that, we are basically set to go. I'll try to annex that guy as well, and of course I forgot to create the vassal of Galicia. There we go. That guy will actually be quite important for us to... we'll give them Asturias, Cantabria, most likely something else as well. I think they can only take 2 provinces before they over the force limits, so to speak. So we'll have to see how we'll actually go forward and deal with that. But until something interesting once again happens, I'll simply put it on pause. Something kind of interesting happened: income from vassals plus 10%, along with 2 more diplomatic relations. So we could potentially now start getting an alliance up here with Scotland. Royal marriage would kind of be to prefer. The only real issue now is that we're losing a bit too much legitimacy, really. So we'll have to try and grow that one pretty damn fast. We will probably also create an alliance with the Scots. It'll help us against England for sure. So that's kind of neat. We'll also send a new guy directly back to Burgundy. We need 1 more claim, and that is on Ghent, and then we will go to war. As you can see, they do have quite a lot of troops, 28,000 plus 10,000 here, 38. But once we've taken Antwerp from them, I'm pretty sure that those numbers will diminish quite a lot. But I'm not really that concerned. We have 64,000 men and 50,000 in the manpower pool. So, well, I guess I'm concerned for nothing, as long as we also have military at 6, but that doesn't help. Burgundy has it as well. So we'll have to see how this turns out. Once the good king of theirs dies, I'm pretty sure they will be... It's actually died. They're actually quite weak now, I would think. Noble from House Habsburg. Sees to throne. No. As far as I can take at least Antwerpen before we actually end up in trouble with them, I would be very happy to get that done. Relation actions, stop relation improvement. We can always improve our relations with Aragon. No. Austria, nope. Bavaria, Bohemia, nope. Tempted though to get a little bit of an alliance with the Pope here. The only reason is that problem is that I want that province. So creating an alliance with these guys could potentially be allying Savoy could potentially be a good move here, to simply have an ally within the... Also, I have 2 more diplomatic relations that I can use for whatever I want to, so we'll actually try and ally Savoy, and potentially Bavaria, Bohemia, or anyone, because Austria is someone I want to take down simply for revenge. But we'll keep on playing and see how things turn out. We got a new heir, Louis, and he is fairly good, better than the Republic guys, on average, these guys, so I don't really see what kind of benefits the Republic really gives. Legitimacy basically also increases much faster than the Republicans, and also it gives much more benefits, so I don't really see why it would be beneficial to be a Republic at all. And also I think we can go ahead and do this, although I will wait a little bit simply to... we're soon having the claim on Ghent, and as you can see here, we are more or less going to take down these guys first, kill them off quite quickly. Vaud and Franche-Comté is actually something that we can go for, and also as you can see here, Aragon made some very weird movements. They took Castilla Vieja, which kinda makes sense. Also took Murcia and Andalusia, so kinda weird, kinda not, I don't know. But I know what we'll do. We will cancel this mission because they look at us as a rival, and apparently they have no wish to ever change that. But all that remains now in terms of Burgundy is simply to wait for this claim to be fabricated, and then we will fight them. Fight them on the seas and the oceans. But there we go. War is more or less soon to come. The only thing that I'll do first is this, to make sure that we actually have full morale. And accept the demands, we'll ignore them for now, and we'll declare war. They're allied with Hungary and Bavaria. I don't actually see either as much of an enemy. We'll go military, armies, total. As you can see here, 64,000, Burgundy has 38,000 men, but if we want to find Bavaria or Hungary, Hungary has 13, and I can't even find Bavaria. There they are with 5. So I'm not really concerned. Scotland has 7,000 men that they will probably aid with, and also my vassals have 6,000 extra. Plus that will probably kill off 10,000 of these guys at once. We'll go for Antwerpen, and we'll probably be able to take it without too much fuss, hopefully. Also, as you can see here, we have 6 claims: Franche-Comté, Nevers, and a couple of others, but still we should be pretty much all right. We will start sieging down here, take these provinces first, and we crush that army to pulp before even trying. We'll allow them to hit, and then we will all diverge on them. And with this, I'm pretty sure that we have more or less destroyed their army completely. There's not really many places they can run. They have to run through our lands if they want to run north. And since they simply run down to Nevers, it's basically, boom, game over for them. So all that remains now is basically just set up my armies to siege their lands. And that's basically it. Then we are done. No more annoyances, so to speak. But yeah, we'll be sieging them. Try to do it fast, try to do it without ending up in any troubles, but I can't really promise anything. We'll have to see how this actually turns out. We'll keep this army running around mostly to protect the sieges, I guess you could say. But yeah, I think we should be alright. We'll have to see how this ends up. The only thing a little bit worrisome will be splitting or combining the armies again afterwards. I don't think Bavaria or anyone will actually show up, so the only thing that I'm a little bit concerned about is if the Burgundians actually end up building armies of their own once again. But I think we should be alright, so not really that much to worry about. We will be hunting them down pretty much with this army, so as I said, no real well, it isn't anything that I would worry too much about. They have one province they can fabricate units, and they won't be able to fabricate that many that fast. Can always also just detach the siege here and send these guys to siege the last ones. But with this, the one so mighty Burgundy is basically ready for, well, ready to be buried and forgotten, I think. I don't think Hungary or anyone will show up. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that this is already won. Burgundy already has very high war source, and they do not want to continue this war at all. So all that remains now for me now is just to sit quietly and allow the sieges to finish up more or less. But we should probably start fabricating claims on other things here, more tempting these three provinces. So we'll send our active guy to fabricate a claim. I'm a little bit sure what everyone actually doing right now. Let's see here. Relation in Bern, Piedmont. We can actually send this guy home, I think. Yeah, we could get an alliance with them, but since we're at war, they do not want to, and also because we have minus opinion of them, I can't actually ally them. Which to me is a little bit confusing, really. It certainly is. This is a little bit of a surprise here. It seems that someone else here has been sieging England, come and stole one London from us. That is that's pretty much just unforgivable. Coming and stealing a province from me, what the hell? But yeah, we'll have to see how this turns out. This means that we can't take London. We'll probably end up in a war with England over it, but who cares? Should be easy pickings. The only thing I will have to do then is to place an army in Scotland, but going after England already now could also potentially prove beneficial. So we'll just wait until Artois has been sieged and a couple of others, and then we'll start, I guess, joining up my armies again into 16,000 men armies. There we go, French Comte. Send these guys home. No reason to have them running around here, really, if they aren't really getting anything. These guys can go to Luxembourg to help there, or we can simply have them all go down here and rejoin again. Zealand has fallen. I'm a little bit concerned now in terms of, I could almost Namur, Holland, Antwerpen, rebels, Burgoyne. So yeah, we will join this army up, I guess, and we'll have them deal with the rebels. But we don't really have any problems at ability, cooperation cost, just in time, really. So yeah, we'll send one of these armies up there to help. We'll send the other one over there, and we'll help them go on the rebels here. I'll have to deal with them sooner or later anyway, since I actually want to count itself. So better late than never. The only real issue here is that The English were able to sneak an army into the battlefield before I could, and I have no idea where the last Burgundy province is. It's probably this one that the English have, so I'm actually quite tempted to declare war on the English. I have no reason to declare war on them, that's the problem. How about I do this then? Fabricate a claim. But yeah, we'll have to see what we'll do. We'll probably take Nevers, French Comte. I will take what I can at least, so let's see here. Do you want to give me this, this, this? And what else? Never French Comte. Well, taking those three will be the last thing that I'll do, simply because I'll get them through inheritance. The only real issue right now is that we're going over the limits here of overextension, but I think I'll live with this. To simply take Ghent and Antwerpen, we'll take Zeeland, Holland, and Breda, everything. We'll take along the coast here, and then we'll simply work our way inland. These will not have enough diplomatic power, damn. Well, we simply have to wait a month. There we go, send demands. And we'll go straight away and start making them into cores. It will take we'll probably have some rebel issues now, but we have full manpower, we have all of our troops here, so it shouldn't really be that much of an issue, although they will probably hurt quite a lot. So yeah, we'll just have our guys stand ready in the provinces that we currently have taken, and we'll have 16,000 men standing over here, but I'm pretty sure that Burgundy will rise up pretty damn soon. Of course I won't give up anything that actually is mine. So yeah, next on my shit list is probably Burgundy has entered into military coalition against us. I believe they are probably the only ones that will join, but we'll be still focusing on taking down Zeeland, and Holland will be next, along with Breda, I think, and London. So you can expect these four in the next war, but yeah, I'd say we're doing pretty damn well concerning how it did last time. Aragon also will help us a buffer against Spain, and this is something I don't like, the casus belli against non-members, but I'm pretty sure that my limits are quite higher now, if they actually are. We'll also go ahead and invest in that one, because next time we'll get another ID set, and I have to wonder a little bit of what I actually want to get. Also, we have not actually focused too much on these guys, which we probably should have. Overextension is dangerously high. Tell me something I don't know. So basically, we'll just put on pause and get dealt with Laborde. Where's Laborde? Down there. So we'll basically deal with this now, and once we have, I'll get back to you. I did not want to deal with those peasants, so we'll see how it goes. So Scotland decided to declare war against England. This is actually quite negative, because we can't actually get any troops over the channel, but we'll go ahead and accept anyway. Either may not give or take peace for us, and yeah, that'll have to do. But the only thing that we'll probably get are some Portuguese visitors, but other than that, I think we're pretty damn safe. So yeah, we should probably also go ahead and get military access from these guys. There we go. Simply to make sure that we can actually get to Spain once we actually end up declaring war on them. So that's quite important. We'll fabricate on Asturias and Cantabria as well, and once we have, we'll probably go ahead and declare war. The only real issue is that they'll siege Galicia, but that shouldn't really matter that much. We have war with England, so I could potentially screw them over now. It's a little bit too bad that they didn't actually do that sooner. But positive now is that we have another trade node, and that is very good for economy. And also we are slowly but surely coring them, so if I'll probably just sit by and see how this war goes, but we'll see how it turns out. I actually got a bunch of pretenders of all things down in Provence, but I don't think they'll be long-lived, so to speak. We should most likely be done with them soon enough. The Pope wants a military access with us. We'll probably give it to him. We should also check how we're doing in terms of leaders. Well, we lost the papacy, as you know, but hopefully we'll be able to give it back, or get it back soon enough. But we'll have to see. We don't have any cardinals as of now, and we're basically just sitting on Austin, so waiting. I'm pretty sure that Aragon has done a lot under my guarantee here, so we'll simply revoke it, which basically means that they will probably get hell now. But that doesn't really matter. As you can see here, Scotland is also in trouble, but sending ships over ain't really an option at all, so we'll just sit by peacefully here and see how things goes. That's pretty much all we can do, unfortunately, at this stage. So we'll simply keep quiet and see how things end up. But we can create another 6,000 man army, and I'll actually just do so, because once we actually have, or more or less max manpower, I think the best thing to do is to take advantage of it and have an army that's maximum up on the force limit. Although we are kinda at peace, I guess, we should probably also go ahead and put it a little bit down to save some money. We can also just put these guys, pull them a little bit back from the front lines to make sure that we can put up our maintenance should the need be there, so to speak. But as of now, I think we're okay. The Holy Roman Empire has elected another Austrian. We'll go ahead, fabricate more claims. Brabant, I think, and then we'll take Holland, and then we'll probably end up in another war with them. We'll also keep on fabricating on Castile. Once that's done, we'll probably declare war. Take these three, give 2 of them to Galicia, keep one for ourselves. Probably for the time being keep Vizcaya, and then take Burgos, or we'll have to see what we'll actually do. No mission, annex Orleans, conquer Avignon, create a proper fleet. We could probably just go ahead and annex Orleans. These guys can also be annexed once the war is over, and that should free up another diplomatic relation, so to speak. Let's see how we're doing. Doing pretty well, actually, in terms of having 2 of the cardinals more or less ready to join our side, but we'll have to save some money here. For vintage, hope I never drank any. But yeah, as you can see, we're doing well here too. Administrative 3rd, military also 3rd, but I'm not really concerned because we have the definitely biggest army in the game now, as you can see here. If we go all the way to the top, 17,000, we outnumber the Ottomans 2-1, and we also outnumber the Austrians pretty much the same way, as long as we also had better manpower, so we can basically now end up in a war. This is basically how, or almost how we were in the other game before we ended up in the coalition wars, that basically took all our manpower. But now I know how to fight, so should be easily done. I'm actually tempted to change my mission into taking these guys down, but we'll go for annexing all the allies first, and hopefully we should be alright in doing so. But this will have to be the end of this part. It's probably been just as long as the first one, if not longer, so I apologize for that, but we made some pretty decent progress. We will be going after Castile and Aragon, and now pretty damn soon. Aragon will probably get Roussillon and Girona under hands, which basically means that we should wait a little bit with actually annexing Bern, simply because we want to give them a couple of Aragonese provinces, and thus we should also improve relations with Orleans instead. So I didn't really think that far ahead, but we'll do this instead, and that should military access from Aragon and Navarra. No. But yeah, that's the plan. We'll keep on take Castile, Aragon, and Burgundy. Once we're done with Burgundy, we'll start with England, and we'll basically keep going that way. Brittany will be taken care of sooner or later. Not really anything to worry about right now, and we'll probably get after Norway and Denmark and Sweden soon enough to basically the goal would be to take the coastlines to make sure that the colonization of the west is kept to bare minimum, and hopefully that it's just mostly us that do it. But yeah, that's the plan. Hopefully I'll be able to pull it off this time, not mess up like last time. So once again, I guess I'll have to say thank you for watching. Please leave a comment, some praise, criticism, anything you feel like. Once again, you're welcome to call me a coward and a pussy for abandoning the other game and trying anew with my newfound knowledge. But it's really up to you guys to what you want to say. So hopefully I'll see you around. Bye.